Dear students and my beloved viewers, I am giving you the introduction to the story. Also I will tell you something about the author in short, and the summary of the lesson. In my next video I will give you the questions and answers from the lesson, A Letter to God. I hope this will help you all. Introduction. The story, A Letter to God by G.L.Fuentes revolves around the idea of having a rock-solid faith in God. The story is set in a Latin American country. Lencho, a farmer, who is the protagonist of the story, writes a letter to God seeking help from the Almighty after discovering his entire crop got destroyed by a devastating hailstorm and inclement weather. However, his wishes are fulfilled partially, if not completely. It was all because of the postmaster's generosity. Lencho did receive 70 pesos. Lencho was so blind in faith in God that he never understood that God helps us in his own way. Lencho grossly misunderstood the postmaster and the employees of the post office. In the end he disgraced the integrity and modesty of the postmaster and the postman, who actually had helped him anonymously with money in the name of God. It draws an ironical end in the story. About the author. The author of the lesson is G.L.Fuentes, or G.L.Fuentes. He was born at Arrecife on July 11th, in the year 1897. He died at Cojamar in Havana on January 13, 2002. He was a fisherman and the first mate, that means an officer in a fishing boat named the Pilar. The boat belonged to the American writer Ernest Hemingway. Fuentes was born at Lanzarote in the Canary Islands. He first went to sea as a deck boy with his father at the age of 10. As a teenager he worked on cargo ships out of the Canary Islands to Trinidad in Puerto Rico, and from the Spanish ports of Valencia and Sevilla to South America. He migrated permanently to Cuba when he was 22 years old. He attempted to reclaim his Spanish citizenship in the year 2001. In 1938, Fuentes replaced the Pilar's original first mate, Carlos Gutierrez, after Hemingway's mistress, Jane Mason, hired him to be the first mate of her boat after becoming jealous of Hemingway's relationship with Martha Gellhorn. Fuentes was a lifelong cigar smoker. He died from cancer in Cojamar in 2002. He was 104 years old. Now here is the summary of the lesson. Lencho was a dedicated farmer. He was expecting a decent harvest. However, sadly, a hailstorm destroyed his harvest totally. Lencho was almost broken down, but he had strong belief in God. He was sure that God would surely help him. Lencho had a strong faith in God. He wrote a letter to God and dropped it in the mailbox. He asked God to send him 100 pesos. The postman removed the letter from the letterbox. He read the address on it and laughed heartily. Then he went to the postmaster and gave him the letter addressed to God. The postmaster also chuckled to his heart's content, in the same way, when he saw it addressed to God. As soon as he read the letter, he became very serious. He praised this man who had an extraordinary faith in God. Immediately, he decided to help him. He requested the employees of the post office to donate some money. He also gave a part of his salary. However, they were able to collect only a little more than half the money requested by Lencho. The postmaster put the money in an envelope and addressed it to Lencho. The following Sunday, Lencho visited the post office again with a great hope. He asked if there was any letter for him. The postman took out the letter and gave it to Lencho. Strangely, Lencho was not at all surprised at seeing the money. However, soon after he counted the money, he found that there was only 70 pesos and not 100 pesos. He lost his cool. He believed that God could have never made any mistake. Without delay, he took paper and ink and scribbled another letter to God. Then, he angrily pasted a stamp on it and dropped it into the letterbox. Soon after Lencho had gone, the curious postmaster and enthusiastic employees read the letter. Lencho had complained to God that he had received only 70 pesos. This time, he requested God to send him the rest of the money. Surprisingly, he asked God not to send the money through the post office. He wrote that the post office employees were a sheer bunch of crooks who might have stolen his money. That's all for now. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed this video, kindly like, share and comment. It matters a lot for me. I will be back soon with another interesting video for you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye for now. Have a good day.